guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Welcome to day whatever it is of Bookmas. And I am turning 3. I'm not turning 3. My channel is 3 today. It's the 3rd year that I have been on Booktube. Technically, the beginning of December was my Booktube birthday. We've missed it by a few days, but it's fine. I bought myself absolutely nothing to celebrate. But as always, I'm gonna do the Booktube birthday book tag. Booktube birthday tag. Booktube, yeah, whatever that tag is. I'm gonna read some questions and we'll just have a bit of a chill time. Yeah, we shall. So, question number 1. How many years on Booktube are you celebrating? 3. I started this in 2020, 1st of December 2020. My first book, my first video was what I wanted to read for Reindeer Readathon. My first year taking part in a readathon of any kind as well, because as soon as I decided to start reading again, I was like, oh, let's just do Booktube at the same time. What's kept you motivated to continue making videos? This is going to sound like the cheesiest, most cliche thing ever, but there's a couple of things. So one of them are the friends that I've made, because if I'm ever going through a phase where I'm like, I've got imposter syndrome, or I feel like I'm failing because my subscribers have been stagnant for a decade, it feels like, and I don't feel like anyone's, if I'm feeling a bit low and about myself, I can always speak to my friends and they just hype me the hell up. But also the people that regularly come and comment on my videos, who regularly comment on my lives that I used to do and that I've started doing again, the people that constantly like sort of checked in on me saying like, you know, I miss your lives, I hope you're doing well, you know, those little things are the things that have kept me motivated. And one of the biggest things is the friends that I've met. I mean, you know, the group of friends that I'm on about, and it all started with Becca and Livy, and had they not have opened up their friendship group to include me and like welcoming me the way that they did, after having such a shitty start to trying to make friends online when I first joined Booktube, then I honestly wouldn't have continued, because I did feel so totally alone for a long time. But I am forever grateful for Becca and Livy for taking a chance on me and introducing me to the rest of the people that I'm now friends with, and I wouldn't have been here without them. So thank you to everybody who supported me, who comments, who just send me messages and checks if I'm okay. All my close friends, I love you all to pieces. Number 3, what are 3 of your favourite videos you've made in the past year and why? Oh my god, this year has been very spotty with videos, not gonna lie. Some of my vlogs of London, like going to see my friends, just not much reading gets done, but I get to make memories with people that I absolutely adore. I've been to the theatre, so it's like recording, like capturing those memories. Just, yeah, really just those are my favourite videos. I don't really tend to do like big project videos yet. And one thing I am really proud of actually is my reading a thickums in 72 hours. I read Thomas Howard Riley's We Break Immortals over a weekend, and I timed myself 72 hours and it was under. I tabbed it, I read it physically, the writing is tiny, it's a chonker. I will leave the video linked somewhere if you want to go and watch it. I did Rollercoaster Emotions, but that one I am quite proud of. And I do like my little spoilery vlogs as well, of like reading, like I've just started reading The Throne of Glass for the first time, and I know I'm way behind everybody else with this series, but just filming spoilery vlogs I went from not that many to quite a few. The Hunger Games ones. My rollercoaster emotions with the Hunger Games was immense. So it would probably be the vlogs where I've met my friends and been able to spend some time with them in London, because that's the only place I've been, and the like spoiler books like Hunger Games. Yeah, those. What have you struggled with on Booktube in the past year, and how did you overcome that struggle? I don't think I have yet. I'm going to be completely honest. I have been struggling to film because I've been struggling a lot with my mental health for various reasons. Anybody who struggles with mental health issues in general will know that you have peaks and troughs. It's just the way of the world. Like, no amount of medication or counselling can fully cure you of having depression and anxiety. I don't believe anyway, because if that's the case, nobody would be depressed and have anxiety anymore, and people wouldn't relapse if it could totally cure people. But there's certain coping mechanisms that I've developed over the years. I am now 36 and I have struggled with mental health issues since I was a teenager, maybe 14, 15, so that's a long time. Over the years I've created like coping strategies, and for the most part I can tell when I'm starting to dip, and I can pull one of these coping strategies out of the bag and it will be fine and I will muddle through. But because things didn't just go to shit in one part of my life, it kind of went to shit in a few different areas. The coping strategies were not really like the forefront of my mind, and I wasn't really using them. Things that I used to love doing, so like I love listening to music and dancing, and like I love crafting. I used to draw all the time. I used to cross stitch all the time. And those things I used to do just for enjoyment, I stopped doing because it seemed like effort. So everything became an effort because my mental health, my mood was just so low that everything was an effort. So my main focus in the day was just getting up, getting dressed, getting semi-presentable enough to go to work, and just get through the working day because I couldn't afford to have time off. So at the end of the day I was totally drained. I struggled a lot with mental health this year, so that's been one thing that I'm still trying to deal with. Not something that I will ever fully get a grasp on, I don't think, but I'm trying my best. A roller coaster, but my family are, again, I'm biased, the most amazing family. They're immensely supportive in every single way, and I have some of the best friends I have ever had in my life. And they, when I say my family and friends have saved me, I'm not saying that to be like majorly dramatic. I'm saying that because it's actually true. If I didn't have the support system around me that I had, that like the times when I've been at my lowest this year, I wouldn't be here right now. That is the black and white of it. Like, I know I come across as quite loud and sort of like, and like, I know we use the word chaotic a lot, but very chaotic and sort of like outgoing and stuff. And people, and the managers at work have said the same thing when I told them I've been struggling. They said that they would never guess that I suffered as bad as I do. And I don't like saying the word suffer, but I have experienced it as bad as I have. Or as bad as I can get at times. My focusing on the people that I have around me has saved me from doing something that is irreversible. So yeah, that got a bit deep, didn't it? Choose one moment from the past year on Booktube that you would love to relive. I can't choose one. My trips to London to see the girls has just been some of the best times. But also, like, just spending time with my family. So when I go see my family, or when I go see my best friend, I don't take my camera with me. I don't film. Sometimes I film little vloggy clips of me, like, reading or something. But if it comes to sort of, like, personal and, like, behind the camera type of things, just seeing my friend, my best friend and my family, just chilling, eating some good food, watching shows, listening to music, acting like a total fool, and just living in the moment and spending time with those people that I absolutely adore. That has been a massive highlight for me. but also the memories that I can make with, I don't get to see my friends that often that I met online. I've still not met like Tori, Sayapan, Andy, Katie, Danny, Pia, Bobbie. They're people that I would love to meet in person. They're the opposite side to my other friends, and it's really difficult to get everyone together. But spending time with my friends in London, experiencing like shows that I've never seen for the first time, and being introduced to, I got introduced, was it this year with Schmigadoon and Schmicago? And Chloe and Meg have introduced me to so many good like musicals, and getting to spend time with Sharon and Becca and Tim. Can't forget Tim. Tim's great too. And Bella. But just, yeah, spending time with people that I love. I'm gonna say that. That was a very long-winded way of saying spending time with people I love. So, yeah. Shout out a huge supporter of your channel. Jesus, I have a few. Obviously my friends, like, do I need to shout them out? I will shout them out anyway. My friends group. My close friend group. But also Aslaug, who is always in my lives. Even if she doesn't stay for long periods of time, she'll always pop in and say hi when she can. Hattie, another one, always commenting. Chats from Not Sick of Alcoholic, she's one of my close friends, but she's not someone I mention as much on here, other than she's great at reviewing indie books and we've got some things going on together. But she will be mentioned more in the future, because we've got more things that we're collaborating on. And, you know, I'll leave the video link below. We've got a new venture coming up in 2024. But she is a really close friend. But she's also a massive supporter of my channel. There's Amanda, and her name comes up on my YouTube as like Butterfly Amanda, I think. But when I say, if you don't have anything, if you want to let me know you're here but you don't have anything to say, please leave a black heart. She always leaves black hearts. Always. And she's always one of the first ones to watch my video. So when my video goes up, one of the first comments I know will be from her, and that just makes my day, is that I've got regular people that enjoy my content. Knowing that people like to hear me ramble when I hate the sound of my own voice is just ridiculous, but also great, so don't stop, thank you. But Emma, I don't know what her handle is, because I just know by Mushroom. I think she's Emma's book fangirl, I think. But Emma, aka Mushroom, I can't remember why I call her Mushroom, but she's in my phone as Mushroom. She's always there. We get along really well. She's still haven't met her in person either. Emma, we need to sort it. You live like half an hour away from me. Like, what the hell is going on? We need to meet, like, ASAP Rocky. But yeah, there's quite a few regular commenters, and I just appreciate you all, okay? And what's the best book you've read in the past year? Jesus Christ, on a bicycle. Why did I do this to myself? A surprise, I'm going to say Bookshops on Bonus is one of them. Ascendant by Michael R. Miller. People, you need to read that book. It is adorable. Boy and His Dragon, just great. We Break Immortals by Thomas Howard Riley. Let me have a look through my list of books. The books by India Holton, The Secret Society of... No, The Mysterious Society of Lady Scoundrels. The Mysterious Society of Lady Scoundrels. Is that right? Yeah, The Mysterious Society of Lady Scoundrels. I really like that whole trilogy, companion series. Which is Guide to Fake Dating. That was a really good one. The Crew by Sadia Samir. Can we? Fun. Funny. Fabulous. Delilah Green Doesn't Care. Ashton Packer Doesn't Fail. The Whispering Dark. Also great. And one that I didn't expect to like, because it's like dark academia, like dark gothic kind of vibes. But also books that I didn't expect. Sundial by Catriona Ward. Oh my god, that was peak. I can't pick just one. There's so many 5 stars, so many great ones. Where do you see our channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? I say this every year, but I would like to just reach 1,000 subscribers. Like, anything more than that is like, yay for me, but I would really just like to hit 1,000, because that makes me feel Not that, I've said this before, it's not like if you don't hit 1,000 you haven't hit it, you haven't done anything with your life or whatever, you haven't made it. But for me, hitting that 1,000 would just be like my goal. I think that's it. And where do I see my, yeah, that's where do I see my channel in a year's time? I would just like to continue to be doing what I'm doing. I would like to do more reviews, but I feel like for those I would need to be more scripted, because I need to write some kind of note down, because I ramble. And if you've watched any of my live shows for any of the read-alongs, it's generally Chloe that keeps me in check and Becca that keeps me in check, because they take notes. If it wasn't for people like those two taking notes, I just flop around. Like, we go from like the beginning to the end to the middle to 3/4 of the way through to like whatever. Like, it just, my brain does not think in a linear fashion. So I feel like I would need to script. I feel like I would need to script it, but then I feel like if I'm scripted, then I feel very stunted and stilted and not myself. So I don't know how I would do reviews without making myself feel very stilted. Maybe just like reference points. I don't know. We'll work it out. But I would like to do more reviews of books, because I talk about them in my vlogs, but some of these books are just so epic they need a whole review video. But then also that feeds into the fact that this year I've not felt in the mood for filming, because, you know, head's been in the gutter. And tag someone, the final one is tag someone whose anniversary is coming up. I don't know whose anniversary is coming up. I think Jem's is in May. I don't know why I think I know that. I don't know why I think I know that. But so that's nowhere near now. But if anyone out there, I don't know why I'm holding my phone like this. Anyone out there who has a birthday coming up, booked your birthday, or if you want to do this when yours is Becca's in March. I think Becca's Booktube birthday is around the same day as her birthday. Maybe Becca, I don't know. Anyway, you don't care. I'm just saying, if your Booktube birthday is coming up, then feel free to do this tag. I will tag a few people down below who I would like to see do this as and when their Booktube birthday comes up. There'll be Tori Talks, Kate from Kate's Hidden Shelf, Andrew from Andrew Wizardly Reads, Dom from Dominish Books, Charles from Narcissistic Bookaholic, Mel from Melanor Reads, and Cassie from Covers with Cassidy. I'm going to tag those. Do they all review indie books as well? Yes. And is that a hint that you need to go read some indie and watch their channels? Absolutely. You already know that I would tag all my close friends, so those are the people in addition to everyone else that I'm tagging. Anyway, that's it. But thank you very much for watching. If you do like me and you want to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're here and you want to let me know if you don't have anything to say, Amanda, leave a black heart. Very much appreciated. And until next time, enjoy. Bye.